Recording in progress.
All right, Satnam. It's nice to be back with you again. Good morning to everybody online. Megan. Well, welcome. So, I have a couple thoughts I'm going to share, but I'd like to tune in first. So I invite you all to find your seat and elongate your spine. Close down the eyes. Just take a minute to arrive. Notice the quality of your breath. Inhale down deeply through the abdomen. Exhale. Rub the hands together at the heart center. Press the palms together, thumbs into the sternum. Let's take an inhale here. And exhale. And inhale to begin. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Adgure Name, Jugadgure Name, Satgure Name, Sri Gurudeve Name. Adgure Name, Jugadgure Name, Satgure Name, Sri Gurudeve Name. Adgure Name, Jugadgure Name, Satgure Name, Sri Gurudeve Name. Inhale. Suspend the breath. Exhale, relax the hands down. So I think we'll jump right into the warm-up because it feels like everybody needs a minute to be with themselves. For the warm-up, I invite you to come standing. I'm going to take a second here to get all the computers turned around. Get some music on. Okay, so everybody find a nice mountain pose. Be flat on the floor. Press the toes, the big toes into your mat or into the floor. Can they hear me? Microphone. Sorry, people online, let me move the microphone. Okay. Okay. Let's take a nice big inhale, arms up toward the sky. Reach, elongate the spine. And exhale, drop all the way forward. Inhale back up. Reach up to the sky. sky. This time we'll fall the tippy toes. That's doable. And exhale again all the way back down to the floor. Now inhale up to standing. Roll the shoulders back and down. Take a few rolls. Inhale up and back. Exhale up and down. Take the right arm up overhead, lean to the left. Elongate that right side body. And exhale, come center. Inhale, other side. Exhale, come center. And let's repeat that with a little flow. Side to side. Good morning, Jimmy.
Good morning.
On the next inhale, come center. Exhale, now bring the feet wide, arms wide. And inhale at center, exhale as you drop it down, crossing the right foot to the left, right over left foot, and back and forth. So inhale up, exhale down. Feels good. Pick up the pace a little bit with this one, that blood moving. Really use those core muscles to pull yourself back up. Engage the abdominals. One more on each side. Center. Stretch those arms out side to side. Exhale, relax and down. Nice with like a hip width stance. Fingertips on the shoulders. Thumbs in the back. Inhale left, exhale right. Try to deepen that twist. Rotation. Inhale from center. Exhale, relax the hands down. And now, finding your balance on your left foot. We're going to go into tree pose. So bring your foot either to your calf or above the knee, not at the knee. You can find this one that's comfortable for you. And then as you steady yourself, bring the hands to heart center. Press that big toe in the ground to really help yourself balance. And find a focus point in front of you on the wall, whatever you can look at. If it feels good, you can inhale those hands up. Either keep them in prayer or send them fingertips up toward the sky. And exhale, step out of the posture. Now we'll do the same thing on the other side. It's common that one side is easier than the other. So be patient and kind of yourself. muscles, everything's going to go up. Okay, make your way back to seated. So this morning, I wanted to take a minute to explain to you something that I learned from Guru Mantra Singh. And it is the rules about manifestation. And he asked us, do you know how to manifest? And I always feel like I don't know anything, so I tuned in and listened. And he held up his hand like this, and I think this is important for this practice that we're doing because we are using a lot of these fingers, and so that's why I wanted to point out to you what these different things mean. So, according to Guru Mantra Singh in the rules of manifestation, there are 5. The first one is the Mercury finger here. And Mercury is about communication. It's about speaking your truth. It's about projecting into the world. And the first rule is that we have to be able to speak what it is that we want, right? So speak the thing. And that requires some imagination, right? You have to be able to imagine what the thing is that's in front of you that you're hoping to bring into being. But you also have to be able to say it. So that's a reminder as we're doing these different mudras and making contact. When we're hitting the Mercury finger, using that finger, that's what we're bringing into our awareness. Now the second step is the sun finger, and this represents desire. We have to want the thing, okay? And I think we can remember that by thinking about the sun and how everything orbits the sun. This is something that we want to bring within our orbit, right? And the third one is the Saturn finger, and Saturn is about rules and boundaries and limitations. And when he taught this, he said that the third step is that we have to ask permission. And he said, what happens when you ask permission? Sometimes, the answer is a no. But that's an important step, he pointed out, because when you take something that doesn't belong to you, or that you don't have permission to take, that stays with you for the rest of your life, right? There's consequences to that. And so as we're working with forces outside of ourselves and things and people outside of ourselves, it's always important to ask permission, okay? And then the fourth step is the Jupiter finger, and you'll notice if you've been doing this, we tap these together in the Subha Kriya, and we point them up toward the sky. And the second one, Jupiter is about expansion, it's about abundance, and it's about kind of the actual manifesting as far as the thing shows up in the world, right? And so this fourth step is when the thing comes into being, okay? And then the fifth, the thumb, always represents the self or the ego, right? And I think it's interesting when we do the part in Subha Kriya where we're swinging our fists in the air, we're actually instructed to squeeze that thumb tight, 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 to actually squeeze the blood out of it. So in a way, we've been waving our hands back and forth up overhead. We've got all of those projections out communicating to the universe. And then we tuck everything in and we put the ego at the very center of that, right? And it's almost, I think it's symbolic of this surrender that is required to really work with God, work with the universe, work with whatever you call that thing. And so in that part, I invite you to think about that, about what do you need to surrender, what part of you is ego that maybe needs to be surrendered or let go of. So those are the 5 steps of manifestation. It only works if you turn the back of your hand forward when you're explaining it to somebody. Just a little aside. Does anybody have any questions or thoughts about that?
What is the thumb associated with a particular orbital entity? In other words, the fingers are.
We have experts here. I will.
What is the ego? It's also the earth.
The earth, okay, that makes sense, because that's where we are. Here we are. Okay, very good. So let's go ahead and jump into Suba Kriya, and I am going to break it up into the different sections, but I think that everybody here, we don't have anybody new today. Okay, so we're just going to dive right in. I'm not going to explain a lot unless anybody has any questions. Okay. No. Okay. Very good. So go ahead and come to a nice elongated spine, yogic posture. And we'll begin by, again, hitting those Jupiter fingers, Mercury mounds, and chanting Had, 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 Had. Just a reminder, the gaze is 9/10 closed, tip of the nose. And we're activating creativity and expansion. Make your head a powerful projection. Chant from the navel. Head, 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 head. Chin is tucked. Spine is long. Head, 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 Okay, break time. Rest your hands on the backs of your knees, palms up. Just notice the difference in the sensation in your hands now. All right, it's time for phase 2. Arms are extended, hands are wide, fingers are like sticks. And we're gonna inhale on HUD, exhale on the out. Sorry, exhale on the HUD. I said it wrong, thanks. Exhale on HUD, crossing and exhaling on HUD. Keep those shoulders relaxed and down. The stretch is coming through your fingertips and elbows. sensation of the wind moving through your fingers, activating all of them. Stay strong. Use the breaths to sustain you. We're mentally vibrating hard to align ourselves with the creative energy of the universe. Less than a minute left. Last 25 seconds. You're attracting the energy of your daemon or your muse. Inhale, center, fingertips up to the sky. Exhale, relax the arms down. Give them a little shake if you need. Massage those shoulders a little bit. All right, phase 3. Thumbs fold into yogi fists. Squeeze all the fingers around tight, tight, tight. Arms at 60 degrees, backward circles, and we're chanting God, 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 God. God, 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 We're under a minute left. God. The instructions say your body should rise up off the floor a little bit with this. Put energy in this last minute. God. God, 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 God. Stay strong. God, 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 God. 10 seconds. God, 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 God. Inhale straight up. Squeeze those thumbs tight, tight, tight. Squeeze all the blood out of those thumbs. And exhale, relax, shake it out. Give yourself a little shoulder massage if you need it. This next part is about letting go of perceived limitations. All the things that we connect into that don't serve us. So as you chop, bring to mind all those things. Put them in front of your mind's eye. Put them on the screen. And consciously chop and chop those connections that are no longer serving you. And chant. Vaheguru, Hare Hare, Vaheguru, Hare Hare, Vaheguru, Hare Hare, Vaheguru, Hare Hare, Vaheguru, Hare Hare. Relax the shoulders down. This is about letting go. Vaheguru, Hare Hare, 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 Vaheguru. Whisper. Feel yourself becoming more free, more relaxed. Feel your heart rate slow down. Center open a little more. All right, let's start that 1 minute breath. So find yourself nice elongated spine, seated position. Crown of the head is reaching toward the sky. Right arm on top of left. And begin the slow inhale for 20 seconds or however long you can do. this first one. Whatever cycle you're on, make this your last. When you're finished, you can bring those arms down, rest the hands on the knees, stay inside. I'd like us to take a moment here and just consider what came up, what emotions, what insights, what sensations, to incorporate those into your awareness. We're going to make our ways down to Shavasana, but before you do, I'd like you to pat yourselves on the back. You all look way, way better than you did a week ago. The arm strength was great. So bravo to you all. So go ahead and make yourself comfortable, pillows, blankets. So if this worked like it was supposed to, we've just relieved you from a lot of those connections to old stuff that doesn't work anymore. We've created some space for new things to come in. I invite you to just let your body reflect that, to relax and find openness, particularly across your heart center, but also in the space from the crown of your head to the base of your spine. Let the breath drop away. feet. Come into your awareness and then let it go. Relax into the awareness that the earth is holding you, that you are supported and sustained. Bring your awareness back into your body. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Rotate your wrists and ankles. Stretch in any way that feels good. Do cat stretch on either side. Bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a hug. And then when you're ready, you can rock and roll front to back. Come back to seated. Welcome back. Like, rub the sleep out of your eyes. All right, I think we all know what comes next. I'll say this about depression. I think it's important to remember that depression is usually not sadness. Like, our emotions are all needed. We need all the feelings. So having a day where you feel down or sad is not a problem. It's a human thing. It's the deadening that when it becomes a problem, right? And so, as we're doing this practice today, the meditation for cold depression, you guys can get your fingers headed for the mudra because we're going to get started. I'd like you to imagine, again, we're doing Wahe Guru, so navel, chest, lips. Imagine the movement like a lava lamp, and how that is really like what being alive is constant movement, right? It's not stagnation. And then also we've got this reminder of our Jupiter fingers in front of us, reminding us about expansion and about also how we create our own reality with our perspective. So I invite you to gaze down the tip of the nose at those fingertips. I'm going to turn the music up and we'll get started chanting. Waheguru, Waheguru, Waheguru. vitality melt away. Let that movement flow through you. Add more vitality. Remind yourself you're alive. Let's stir the pot of our unconscious. Allow all those bits to come up from the bottom. Those parts that we've locked away are deadened. atom of your being vibrates with the cosmos, vibrates with everything on this earth. That vibration is sacred. Let that mantra vibrate as you hold tight, tight, tight. Exhale. Last time, make a count. Inhale. Squeeze tight, 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 all the way up and out the crown. Hold, 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 hold. And relax. Let go of the mudra. Bring those hands to heart center. Roll them together to create a little heat. Press the palms together, locking in the experience today. Press your thumbs to heart center. And inhale to begin long time sun. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you. And the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. Guide your way on. Bless us all to keep with us this experience this morning throughout the day. and to remember how alive we are in every moment, if we can just tap into that and access it. Sadhana.
So, that was amazing. Thank you, Michelle.
Bye guys, have a good day.
Let me just add that. I want to